Well, I've been a long time waiting. It was the Penarth Way last June, and it's already August the following year, August 22. But I'm at the start of the Cleveland Way. So about 110 miles once you've added all the extra bits on. Plan to do it in 6 days. It's just gone 12 o'clock on the Wednesday. I hope to finish this sort of late on the Monday evening and filing. Just parked the car up, had a bit of drama. Didn't have any of the parking tickets at the castle. Had to go to the newsagents. Newsagents didn't have them either, but Porter's, the very nice coffee shop, did have some of the parking tickets. So all sorted out in the end. So all good, should be fun. Oh, a bit of drama at the start of doing the Cleveland Way. The castle had run out of parking tickets, so I was sent to the newsagents, Elijah Todd, and they didn't do them either. But they sent me, they thought that Porter's did the coffee shop, and they did. So lucky me, happy days. And I got to see the middle of Helmsley, which is lovely, very nice. Nice castle. Helmsley Castle's nice. I would guess 12th century keep. I think that looks like something you build during the anarchy if you need the extra defence around here. That would be my guess. 12th century keep. So here's the rock at the start of the Cleveland Way. It's telling me it's 22 miles to Osmotherley for the Cleveland Way. 42 miles to Rosebery Topping, I would imagine. Yes. And Saltburn looks like it's 57 miles. Looking forward to every single place. So, Cleveland Way. Why the Cleveland Way? Well, obviously doing the Penarth Way last year, I got a bit of a taste for doing the doing these multi-day walks, and thought about the coast to coast, but it's like that's the other big one, so I wanted to save that, kind of hold that back a bit. So I'll do that in a few years' time, for next year or the year after probably. And the Cleveland Way just seemed to have that right mix. You know, when I go walking, I like the big skies and the big horizons, which you get on the moorland. And so the first 3 days of the Cleveland Way, I get that. You know, we're walking through moorland, so it's the kind of territory that I like. I like Kinder Scout and the Peak District and stuff like that. And then the second 3 days, you're walking on the coast path, and I've never done that before. And the idea of dipping into fishing villages, I do like my fish and chips and mushy peas. So the idea of being able to get quite a few portions of those, and then wild camping on cliff tops, just seemed to really work. So those two things combined in one walk that I can do in the space of a week just seemed too good to be true. So Cleveland Way it is, and here I am. All good. Yeah. The big challenge I'm going to have the week that I'm doing it, it's the 10th of August at the moment, is they've got another mini heat wave predicted. So it was 30 as I was leaving my car. They're predicting up to 32 in some parts of England. I'm not sure it'll quite be that up here, but it's very hot. It's very hot, and it's going to be getting hotter. It's Wednesday now, and it's the same Thursday to Sunday. They've got like heat warnings and stuff. So that's going to be my challenge. Can I survive the heat? I'm not a huge fan of the heat, not a huge fan of the sun. So, yeah, that's going to be the challenge. Fingers crossed. Watched a few videos on the Cleveland Way. Talk a lot about it being very up and down. I mean, I'm not more than a mile and a half in, but just come down that, and then there you go, right up that. Yeah, I've already got a good sweat on. I better get used to it, I think. We said thus far the signposts on the Cleveland Way are pretty fantastic, and look at this. I assume a gatehouse for Duncan Park seems to be the place around here, but that is very beautiful, very lovely indeed. I wonder if you can oh no, it's got, I don't know, I wonder if you could rent that to stay for a weekend. You know what, Susie? If we could. Oh, that English country cottages, that one, eh? Definitely. So basically I'm 2 or 3 miles in, maybe 2.5 miles in. And all the walking so far has pretty much been through little bits of wood like this. Some of it has been pathway alongside the wood, but all quite fortunate. I mean, yeah, 50 minutes in, and I barely really had to walk in the sun yet. It's mostly been in shade, which is good because it's a pretty hot day. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, past Duncan Park now. We're now dropping down, so I assume we're going down to the river and the bridge, where we'll get a nice view of Revo Abbey. Very nice. This is really nice. Look, this must have been some kind of very ancient track that got people through up through here from Revo to Helmsley and Duncan Park. Yeah, this feels absolutely beautiful. Very ancient. Oh, Revo Abbey. Yeah, you should be able to get a view. Not people do this, you get a view down there, but I think the hedge that I just walked past is a bit too high. So, just got the signpost. I'm going to go and check out the bridge though, which is down here. Ancient Packhorse Bridge, you can see by the little ziggy-zags, I don't know what you call them, but to pass the traffic. Oh, this is nice. And then you get the waterfalls and the beautiful bridge. Oh, that's nice. How nice is this? Seriously. Oh, lovely walk up there out of the valley from Revo. Left the road now onto another one of these lovely tracks. Lies in the shade. Quite lucky here. It's 1:15. Been walking for just over an hour. And it's very hot, but I really have had a lot of shade. It's very good. So the plan for today, I parked up in Helmsley. The plan is that you walk along to Revo, which I've already done. Then you start climbing up the hill to Cold Kirby. Then you go to the visitors centre, where you sort of see the edge of the North Yorkshire Moors and the finest view in England and all those things. I plan to have a cup of coffee or an ice cream or something there. And then I'll be walking about another 6 or 7 miles to High Paradise Farm. So it's a 14-mile walk today, stopping at what's supposed to be a really, really good quality campsite. So yeah, it should be lovely. So with all this heat, I've taken certain contingencies. The main one is I've got these little tablets, like electrolytes, that I can put in my my water. So at the moment I'm still drinking my squash. It's already been piping hot. So when I refill with water, I'll be putting these little tablets in it that'll make it flavour of lemon, and also give it electrolytes, which should help me with the sweating. Also, when I did the Penal, I only had one of the t-shirts that did the whole wicking thing. I bought 2 more since, so I've got 3 of those. So I've got the ability to change my shirt a bit more frequently, again if I get a little bit warm. So that should help me as well. Also, given the heat, I will be doing a lot of walking very early in the morning. Tomorrow, expect me to be up and away before 6 and cover lots of miles before midday. And if at midday I find a convenient tree or hedge or wall or something to hide behind, I might have a big siesta and not finish my day until after 3 o'clock. Especially tomorrow, because tomorrow is quite exposed and I'm only doing 14 miles. So you can do a lot of that before noon. So yeah, I'll be taking it seriously easy tomorrow out of the sun. Then on Friday, got a 20-mile day. The first miles are very exposed, which will be early in the morning, and then the later miles are more wooded like this again. So again, I expect that I'm probably going to be okay. So but I am going to be careful. I don't like the sun. I do get sunstroke. I do get sunburnt. So I will be respectful of the sunshine. It's pretty. Look. In fact, I haven't dipped my hat. You need to dip my hat in this, don't you? I'm making an error. Making a mistake. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Oh, that was nearly the error. It's quite a confusing spot. After you come over those pretty footbridges, you've got about 4 different choices. I imagine there must have been a sign there, but there's no sign at all now. I'm pretty confident my map is telling me to go up this track. But it's, I'm only 80% sure. So, yeah, I think there might be missing a sign somewhere down there, so watch out. Well, I'll let you know if I've got it right or not. Hello, Harry. Oi, Hermione. Very Hagrid's hat. I'm again sporting the buff to protect me from the sun a bit. Yeah, as you climb out the valley towards Cold Kirby, which is in that direction, you get a very, very long straight track. Yeah, very exposed in the sunshine. Watched a few videos about the Cleveland Way. Never really seen anybody talking about this, but I can understand it's fairly featureless. And you just look at it climbing up in front of you, and you just want to kind of slug up it and get up it as fast as you can. There's a nice track. So I'm certainly making good progress. I mean, I've been walking, well, not even 2 hours, and I'm almost at Cold Kirby, which isn't an awful long way from halfway for the day. But when I get to the visitor centre, I will most definitely be stopping for, I would say an ice cream, but I think it's more likely to be a lollipop. I've already drunk a litre of water, already put some electrolytes in my second litre, had a good swig of that, so I'll have drunk 2 litres by the time I get to the visitor centre as well, which I think in this weather is very important. Cold Kirby, you rather pleasantly find the honesty box with the cool drinks, courtesy of James, and it is icy cold. Located on a nice grassy bank in the shade. You'd have to be a madman not to stop. I know the visitor centre is 2 miles down there, but still 2 miles. A lot of sunshine. Yeah, chillax. The lollipops can wait. Cleveland Way is really nice. Just walked up this little track from Cold Kirby, and look, you can kind of see all of it in the background. Yeah, really nice. Just relaxing into it now, getting a nice pace, and it was very hot when I started. 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, it was hot. I was lucky to get the shade. I've just been stopped for a good 20 minutes in Cold Kirby, where somebody had nicely done an honesty box with a very cold can of pop. And yeah, the breeze has just got up now. It's just taken the edge off the heat. Obviously it's 2:50, so the sun's not quite as powerful. And yeah, the breeze is just nice. It's nice now. Cleveland Way is a little bit tricky. Just down there, there's a section where you walk down the A road for about 100 yards, and you're thinking, why have we come down here? There's a turn off earlier on the path that can take you through the woods to Sutton Bank. But clearly the reason is so that you can come down this path. It's a bit magical, it's got the heather that's just in bloom, and it's a grassy track. It's absolutely beautiful. You're followed by a stone wall by the side that's sometimes grown over. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's tricky, the Cleveland Way. It's sneaky. I reckon it's not a bad view, is it? Just come out from the path there, literally. The signpost is just there, and you walk out, and you've got this. Absolutely spectacular. You then follow the path just down there, and the white horse that we're just going to see the very top of. We'll just see around the corner. It must be just around the corner because as I was coming down the road, the A road here is what you if you can see it, no, over there, if you can see it following in, that was what I came in on, and you could just see the edge of the horse, a bit of flash of white as you were driving in. Yeah, absolutely spectacular. Top of Sutton Bank, you get the Yorkshire Gliding Club. Looks like that one might be ready to take off in a minute. Lovely. Well, this is the White Horse of Kilburn. Which you can't see an awful lot from this position, but I guess you see its eye. Certainly a good walk anyway from the centre, but not too bad. I've got a bit of shade to just cool down a bit, then I'll get back there and fill my bottles up. So I'm just coming to land. Just rolled up. We can see this one. It's just coming into land. Smooth indeed. Must be a good day for gliding. So this section from Sutton Bank, basically you kind of follow a bridle path. It's both a cycleway as well, but I've not seen a bike on it. But it's very kind of up and down. It's following the edge of the ridge, so you kind of go up and down, up and down, up and down. It looks like I'm about to hit a level bit. I just passed a lady in, said I was doing a high paradise farm. I thought it was 2 or 3 miles. She said, "Oh no, it's not that far." And to be honest, on the map it looks like you get kind of level. And it's not far, so yeah, it's 20 to 6. So if I'm at High Paradise Farm for 6:30, I'll be ecstatic. Definitely ready to stop and just find some shade and cool down. But it's been a lovely day so far. I'm walking along this lovely grassy ridge, and I imagine that up there, that must be High Paradise Farm. Lovely. It's exactly 6 o'clock, so I would imagine I'm going to get there for about past. Happy days. Well, at High Paradise Farm, got pitched up as you can see. Just had a lovely shower. It's not the greatest pictures in the world here, but to be honest, it's growing on me. But the shower block was absolutely exceptional, which after a really hot day is exactly what you need. So I feel very more refreshed and human, quite tired. It's much tougher than I thought it was going to be. Very, very up and down, very up and down. But I'm going to get myself some food, even though I'm not very hungry, so I don't know what to have, but I'll think of something. Probably going to be the noodles. Nice spot. Look at the sunset over there. Very beautiful. It's been absolutely bombed by flies. Literally hundreds of me, but for some reason the breeze just picked up enough to breeze them all away, which is good. So today's food is just a simple super noodles. And can you see? Posh bread. And this posh bread is accompanied by the cream cheese. So yes. Should be good.